Welcome back to Briggs on Books, our truly international talk show. We talk to authors from all over the world every day and find out about their books, their process. Also, we talk to editors, publishers, people who help you get your book out. I know so many of our viewers are aspiring authors, and they think that their job is done once they finish writing that book. But sometimes it's just starting because you have all these things to do to get your book published and out there. Our next guest is coming from a long way from where we are here in California, I think somewhere in Louisiana. Cassandra Lee Wiltz, welcome.
Hi, great to be here.
Tell our viewers where you are.
I currently reside in St. Martinville, Louisiana. So it's about 2 hours from New Orleans, if they're familiar with that area.
And now, here's the cover of Cassandra's book, Keyhole Hero. It might mean something other than people might guess. Tell us a little bit about the book, Cassandra.
The book is a true story about my mother's life, her overcoming death-like trauma from an abusive spouse. It's only 5 chapters. It's to be continued, and I'm not sure if you want to know some of the chapters that are in there.
That'd be great.
Okay. First chapter is the walk, and it goes a little bit into things that I experienced with my mother and my father, and it's basically telling the reader not to covet to be anyone other than yourself. Second chapter is Return Home. It's a day in the life of my mom's life. Her routine is just basically, it shows, it brings the reader into our home and shows them what a day of her returning home looks like. The Keyhole is the 3rd chapter. It dives into my father's cruel behavior. And the best place he wanted to demonstrate that was in the kitchen, which I briefly go into detail of asking the reader, was he a heartless man or was he a Hyde in character, as in Jekyll and Hyde? And then the 4th chapter is the lighter, The Devil in Disguise. This is an actual, it's the one I pretty much called my mom a champion, because by fire she showed me that she was a hero, and it was him burning her. The 5th and last chapter of that book is The Dog Doesn't Dance, and it's a short-lived promise that we received from our father, which was a pup, and that pup was purchased to dance and die. And so after that, it is to be continued. So that's basically what the book is about.
I think a lot of people are really going to find that they relate to this book, that they had similar stories.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, when did this book come out?
It was published August 16th, 2022.
Oh, yeah. So a little after COVID, or did you write it during COVID?
I actually wrote this book when I was in my 20s. I wrote it in a novel form, and then I decided to compartmentalize it so that they could digest it. And because we were living in such a fast-paced world, a lot of people don't want to read novels anymore.
Nope.
So I really wanted to shorten the book and just give them the main points of it.
Yeah, thank you. I love a shortened book. It's my favorite thing, because I try to get through so many books, and I love people who get to the point. Now, how is the development going for the next book?
Oh, my next book is actually written. Like I said, what I'm doing is just pulling things out of the novel form of it. But it was on hold because my mom actually, which, can I just give you like a little piece? My mom, I wasn't supposed to write this book until my mom passed away. She didn't want anyone to pity her in any way. She didn't want to seem like she needed help, because she's a very strong person. And so I asked her if I could write this book while she was still alive, and she agreed. So I'm very conscious of the things that I put in the book. But after reading the first book, she asked if I could put in more. So right now, I'm just trying to find those points that I want to share with the readers of the more she's requesting.
That's interesting. The whole thing's done. It's been done for a while. Now you just get to go and parse out the parts you want to put into the other books.
Yes, sir.
Now, I asked this to we kind of answered this question, but I still ask it to every author. Who should read this book?
Oh, definitely those who have bad things happen. And my mission is to ask them to let me help them pull out the beauty from the brutal experiences.
Because there is some beauty in there. There's some good experiences. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Now, I put on, oh, by the way, I meant to say this early on. You're not just an author, you're an academic instructor. Tell us about that part of your life.
So right now, I'm in school. I'm taking English and creative writing, liberal arts, and I tutor. So I tutor in my field, which is creative writing, and I'm a contracted tutor. So I love to help people develop their stories if they need help in those areas.
That is great. Just sometimes having somebody else read it and give a little input, it can really shake everything up and get it going. I know that.
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this. I have your web address on the screen, Desired Keys of the King. Tell us what that means, and tell us what we would find there.
That is my blog. In my book, I have several things that I do. I have thoughts, introspection, and I also have You Are Covenant Created, meaning that we are here through the scriptural text. So that is just my belief that everything we do was purposed.
Purposed.
So I'm sorry.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. So.
Yes. So in my blog, I'm actually giving them key points of scriptural text that I desire from the King, which are keys, keys to life.
Keys to life. Yes. Now, well, I'm glad you wrote this book because, like I said, there's so many people that will relate to it, and I think that what I've read about your book offers a perspective that if other people could get their head around that kind of perspective, they might have some healing.
Yes, absolutely. That's the mission of it, right. The entire mission.
Right. Now, I want to suggest there's a lot of people out there hurting. Most of us don't even know that almost everybody we know has something they're hurting over. This is one of these books where you don't want to just go to and order one of them. You want to click 5 times, order 5 of them, and take them with you and give them away, give them as gifts and blessings to people. I highly recommend that with this book, Cassandra.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, they only give us 10 or 12 minutes to talk here. Tell me what else you want our viewers to know.
I'm just appealing to those who feel like they have been in prison without being institutionalized. So those people that feel like inside of their mind they've been in prison, locked in their thoughts, I just really want to help those. So I'm hoping that they actually gravitate to this book.
That is great. Cassandra Lee Wiltz in Louisiana, and you did it. You started writing it, you wrote it, you rewrote it. It's out there, and congratulations on that, because I know there's a lot of steps in getting there.
It is. Thank you.
And when do you think we could expect the next one out?
Definitely by the middle of this year.
The middle of this year, yeah. Right
now I'm working on a journal an online journal to help them with their everyday walk towards healing.
Nice. And I know we're past time. They're giving me the signal, but I just wanted to say this, is that you're living the life, because we always say, what should a writer be doing? They should be writing. And you're writing, you're tutoring, you're helping other people write, you're writing a journal, you're writing a book, you're rewriting the book. This is what writers really should be doing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you only get better and better at it the more you do it.
I hope so.
I really appreciate you taking the time to come and tell us about your book and your story. And here again is the cover. So where can they get the book?
Amazon. It's a Google search. They can go into Google wherever they are, and they can purchase the book.
By the way, I went to Amazon this morning and typed this word, Wiltz, W-I-L-T-Z, and the book popped right up. So it's pretty easy to find for our viewers. Go find it. Order it. Don't order 1, order 5. Thank you, Cassandra. And we'll be back with more authors right after this.